doing what I love, and that is total sim coach mode in Dynasty. I created myself as a head coach, and I am going to see if I can lead, rebuild a school, and to be the most dominant coach of all time. I am starting out as a motivator head coach. I feel like it would be easier to win games by developing players instead of trying to recruit talent right out the gate. My background is coming off of a dominant 6-year streak of back-to-back high school championships. With 6 straight undefeated seasons gives me a high, prolific achievement to the next level. Based on my achievement, I am kicking things off at a big school with LSU in the SEC. I have signed a 5-year contract with them, and I am left with a much better team than last season. That ended with a 9-4 record, but a decent team that I can get back to a dominant culture. I will be focusing on the major matches for year 1 of Total Simulation. This season, we are kicking it off rough with a top-ranked team who is Clemson. To make things even more challenging is that they have home field advantage. Let's see how I do with LSU. Will I be a bust for the school, or can I get them back into a dominant program again? Let's see how I do kicking off this season against Clemson. See you all at the end. Enjoy the simulated match.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of 2 elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Tigers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Clemson's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So LSU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. first play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randall. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers are flying down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Brown. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going up top again. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in, it's Anderson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's sharp. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Anderson. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Anderson. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Got it looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Brown.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. He's got him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Williams. And they'll finally get him down Terrific pickup. Off play action on first down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Trying play action. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. We've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. LSU right back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his slip.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going to the running game. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Got it, looking for a first. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got his man, makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Immediately fires to the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage too. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The quick out. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Anderson. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 28 over the Groupers. Wilson.
Oh, it's out. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
So nothing too shocking. I feel like we had opportunities and we just didn't execute. Clemson just made plays when needed and converted. So that ended up dropping us low in rankings, but we still have a chance to make it back. Just have to fight harder than before. We ended up winning against Louisiana Tech in our next match. Now we are heading into week 3 with home field advantage against number 9 ranked Florida, who is undefeated at 2-0. Can we make a bounce back and pull off the upset? Here is what I upgraded. Stay tuned for the video by subscribing to tune in for this epic Coach Mode series. See you all in the next one.